Hi, I'm Tony Anteliz, and this is Cemitas Puebla. Cemitas Puebla is essentially what's called a taqueria. Taquerias are the equivalent to the American hot dog stand, but with tacos. The difference between our taqueria and all the other millions of taquerias that there are in Chicago and the US is that we specialize in making a cemita. Cemita is a sandwich that comes from Puebla, Mexico. In 2002, we opened. I had no money, no experience. Everything I did, you should do the opposite to own and start a successful restaurant. The only thing I had going for me is I thought I have an idea that no one else is doing, and it's gonna be great, and within a year we're gonna be busy and everything's gonna be fine. Obviously in the restaurant business, we've ever been in the restaurant business or ever worked in the restaurant business, so that's the craziest thing they ever heard. But I had a few things going for me. I was single, I didn't have a family, I lived with my folks, my parents helped me out a lot with time and money. Not a lot, but whatever little they could give me, they gave me. So we opened on a shoestring budget, and like I said, on a hole in the wall, a little greasy spoon, what have you. Your typical, it's called a taqueria, a small little Mexican restaurant. People would come in, and obviously they want burritos and tacos. I'm like, what do you recommend? Oh, I recommend a cemita. Nah, thank you. I explained what it was. No, thank you. Let me get my burrito. So, well, how am I getting people to try something that I want them to try, but they've never heard about it and they don't want to try it. So what you start doing is, man, you bite the bullet. If I saw a table of 6 people, they got their burritos and their tacos and what have you. So I make them a cemita, cut it up in 4, cut it up in 8, cut it up in 6, and here you go, man. This is what I think is the best thing on our menu. Next time you come, I hope you try it. That kind of started happening. People would come back, yeah, what's that thing? You did that thing last time. Yeah, cemita. And then right around 06, 07, the internet really started helping out. And I owe a lot of our success to a couple writers in town that they kind of said, you know what, I dig this place Cemitas. I'm gonna kind of make it my project to get them out there. You know, I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for my dad. My dad is an awesome father, helpful in so many ways in regards to Cemitas. When I first started, he was very helpful financially, time-wise, idea-wise, and he was my biggest point of reference. He grew up in Puebla, I didn't. I would visit a lot. We would go back there for Christmas, summer vacations, but I wasn't born there, you know? I mean, even though I would have spent sometimes a couple months at a time during my summer vacations, I'm not from there, but my pops was. So he was always the point of reference of, you know, how do we get this more authentic? Now with a cemita, it gets its nickname from the actual bread itself. A cemita is just a different way of saying seed, semilla, the bread with sesame seeds on top. What has to go on a cemita to be called a cemita, or the original cemitas, has a lot of avocado, Oaxacan cheese, chipotle peppers, and this herb called pápalo. What I'm gonna make for you guys right now is called a cemita atómica. I'll cut the bread, then we put our chipotle pepper sauce on it. Put it on the grill just so it gets toasted up a little bit. Some carne enchilada. It needs 3 meats. So this is what's called milanesa. Milanesa is a breaded pork loin. You know when it's ready, when it's nice and golden. We'll throw on for just a couple seconds our 2 slices of ham. Oaxacan cheese, queso Oaxaca. And there you have it, a cemita atómica. So early on, what was very important to me was the menu was to keep it as authentic as I could and to make it the way I like it. What would if me, Tony Anteliz, when I go into a Mexican restaurant or a Mexican taqueria, what do I want to eat? Our tacos are very very street foody. And that's what I like to call our mix. This is street food essentially. So by that I mean our tacos are tortilla, whatever meat you have, and your onions and cilantro. It's very bare bones. What I would love for them to leave with, besides being happy that they had a good meal and that they were treated nice, they were treated like they were part of my family, is I would love for them to say I tried something I never had before. And I want them to see that there's more than burritos. I would love for them to see that Mexico's a big place with a lot of different styles and a lot of different things to offer culinary-wise. Yeah, in a nutshell, just happy, and have them say, you know what, man, that's pretty kick-ass what I just ate, man. That's, and full and with a big belly, and if they want to take a nap right after they leave here, then it was a win.